to prove my theorem with your host, yours truly, Pierre de Fermat. Let me introduce you to today's contestant, Professor Daniel Keene of Princeton University. Let's give him a big round of applause. All right, that's enough. And now to the matter at hand. As our viewers all know, despite the many attempts throughout history to find a proof for my last theorem, all have ended in failure. Today's contestant has come closer than any before him, yet somehow the solution remains more elusive than ever before. Professor Keene, you face a unique set of obstacles as you appear on our program today. Are you ready? Let's play. April 1st, 1994. It is reported that Noam Elkies of Harvard University has actually found a set of numbers which make my equation work. This would mean that my theorem, which claims that there are no solutions, is in fact false. In other words, your efforts to prove it have been a colossal waste of time.
It isn't true. It's an April Fool's Day hoax.
10 points for you, Professor. But that one was fairly easy. As you know, our rounds become increasingly difficult. Let's see how you handle this one. Kurt Gödel demonstrated with his incompleteness theorem that there are some true statements of number theory which cannot be proved. This raises the highly discouraging prospect that our contestant is stuck in his attempt to prove my theorem, because it is in fact impossible to prove.
But if the Gödel theorem does in fact apply to your statement, and it can't be proved, that means that when you claimed you had discovered a marvelous proof, you were incorrect, and the mystery has been solved.
Very impressive, Professor. You're better at this than I realized, but our game is about to become more challenging. To wit, for 7 years, nobody knew what you were working on. But now the whole world is tuned in to see if you can prove my theorem. Isn't the pressure unbearable? You still haven't published the details of your work, and some are starting to take offense. There are those who feel that the proof contains too many important ideas to be left in the hands of one man. Tension is mounting for you to reveal your work, creating the possibility that another mathematician could correct your error. And take credit for proving my theorem himself.
All proofs are submitted for committee review before they are published, and the process is always confidential. It's quite normal for mistakes to be found, and for the author to have a chance to correct them before the work is made public.
A technicality. But the judges have declared you correct. Very well, Professor. We now move on to our final round. Pay close attention, because this is your greatest obstacle of all.